Hello, I'm Larry Jemison, president of the Jemison Group. And right now, we have some issues facing our economy, the biggest being unemployment and underemployment. Politicians all the way up to the President of the United States are trying to come up with solutions to address this issue. Well, I can tell you, I'm offering one of those solutions. My book, How to Make It, Guide to Getting a Great Job in Any Economy. This book is a great resource because it helps people in identifying ways to make a better resume. How do they create an award-winning resume so they give themselves a better shot at getting a job? Not only that, it also tells them how to dress for success, what things to say in the interview, and so on and so forth. You see, I can tell you this book or this resource will benefit your company, your bank, your nonprofit, your college, you name it. Let's take the bank scenario for a second. Let's just say somebody's about to foreclose on a $175,000 home and their mortgage rate or their mortgage is $1,100 a month. Well, right now, many banks want to cut interest rates and thinking that's really going to assist. But I can tell you, it's really the access to capital, access to gainful employment, or a better job that's going to keep that person in that house. Their wife, their husband, anybody, their spouse could have lost their job, and that's what's caused the deficit and why they can't pay. Well, no one wants to lose their home, and the bank doesn't want to take their home back either. So look at it this way. We distribute 25,000 of these books across conferences, trade shows, and seminars. And with that being said, if we save one home at $175,000, then this book has brought a return that's double the return on investment for the bank or the corporation. Not only that, the social responsibility that comes with this is big. If you're the bank or you're the corporation whose name we put on the back, provided by, advertisement, your website, your QR code, we'll do whatever you want on the back of this book to give you that branding. Now, individuals will realize that you and your company have been catalysts for helping them save their homes, helping them gain more money so they can access and live their dreams. It brings it brings a lot of value to your company. It says that you care about the economy, you care about the American people who are trying to find jobs so they can do what they need to do to live their dreams. I think this goes very far in many situations. If your bank is here, the individual who reads this is more apt to start checking your savings deposit once they get a job because you helped them when they were down. If it's more or less direct deposit, you help me get a job, let me get my direct deposit. We'll do it that way. If you're a corporation, I now have more money to spend because you helped me find a job. I want to come to the store and support your products and services. This book has a lot of meaning and a lot of value for your organization. We want to do that because we think it's important. We think it's important for the American people to get back on track. We like the book for another reason because of non-traditional marketing standards. It's not your traditional. I take this magazine here. You place hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of ads in it, and once I read the cover story, let's just say your ad is placed on page 56, but I read the cover story, which is on my favorite pop idol or what have you, and that's on page 18 through 20. At the 18th to 21st page, I'm going to read that article that's the cover story and then get rid of the magazine. Your ad may not get seen. At that point, you've just lost value. That doesn't happen with this resource, simply because it's of value. People see that if you're going to help me get a job that's going to pay me $10,000, $20,000, $25,000 more, or $7, $10, $12 more an hour, it's worth it for me to keep this resource, put it on my bookshelf. Not only that, maybe perhaps I already have a job, and I just want to forward this along to my son, my daughter, friend, coworker. Doesn't matter. If you forward it along, guess what else gets forwarded with it? Your branded message that's on the back, your website, your QR code, and any advertisement that you want to give. This is a tool, non-traditional marketing, and the resource can be invaluable to you because we know it can yield you returns that are just astronomically off the map. It's more important to say that the Jemison Group hopes to be a solution solver. We want to actually bring assets to problems that are growing, and we also want to bring social responsibility credit to your company and organization that deserves it. We're looking to partner with you. We want to be successful, and we want you to help us in our journey so that we can help you. Call us. Reach out to me, 678-522-8212. Check us out on the website, www.larryspeaks.com, or email speaking@larryspeaks.com. That's SPEAKING@larryspeaks.com. And thank you, and here's to your success.
Hi there, my name is Dave Cohen. I work at the Alumni Office at Georgia State University in Atlanta. And even though we deal mostly with alumni, we do a series of programs for students called our Student Lunch and Learn programs. And the idea behind these programs is to bring speakers to campus that can both educate and empower the Georgia State University student population, the ones that come out and attend our events. The thing that we stress the most, educate them as best we can inside and outside of the classroom while they're here, and this way they're empowered that much more, when they get ready to leave Georgia State. One of the speakers that we brought about a year ago was Larry Jemison and the Jemison Group, and Larry brought his book, How to Make It, as well as his other book, and it was a fantastic program. I thought the students really enjoyed it. I thought the students found it to be a very valuable program, and that's a word that I like to use because not only, again, do I want them to be educated, but I want them to feel like they've gotten something of value each and every time they leave one of our programs. And again, Larry's program was outstanding. We will bring him back in the future, and we look forward to our students coming away with a little bit more out of the Student Lunch and Learn than they did when they first got there, because it's a tough world out there and we really need them to be well educated and empowered before they